So, it's, it's been a while since I, made one of these things. Over a year, I believe. I believe my last episode that I did was, on Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 5, so I guess it's appropriate that, my big comeback is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 6, which has been out for a while now. It was released on June 19th, appropriately enough, 2016. The worst fucking year ever. Now, I would have loved to have done a video on it, when it, came out. 6 came out in June, and it is now January of the next year. So I kind of almost don't know what to say, because I really would have loved to have done a video when it actually came out. But I couldn't, because 2016 was just a piece of shit, and it just broke my computer. Because of course it fucking did. Anyway, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 6. Okay. I almost don't know what to say about it. It's been such a long time, and I just now, at the time of recording this, binge-watched the entire series. And normally I write a script. I don't have time for that. I gotta go podcast on this thing or something. So I just binge-watched the entire series, and I might do a whole big retrospective on Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared later on. But for now, because that was my plan, I was gonna do one on 6 and then a big retrospective about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and, how it came to be, and, how much I loved it. I love the series. It's so good. It's, what did we do? What did we do to deserve this beautiful, awful, wonderful series? We're not worthy of its greatness. We're not, as a species. 6. I'm talking about 6. I'm talking about I'm Scared 6. It starts out, I guess I should just kind of go through it. It starts out, yellow guy's crying because the red guy got his head blew up like a balloon, and the bird's organs were eaten in 5. And so the yellow guy's all alone, he's going to bed, and it's the saddest fucking thing I've ever seen. And then this lamp motherfucker comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, somebody's sleepy." And so it's like, "Hey, you want me to sing you a song?" "No, yeah, you do. Here, guys." So the lamp starts singing, and this really great animation sequence. I love it. Look at it. It's beautiful. Oh my god. And so the yellow guy's like, "No, I do not want." And so then the lamp drowns him in oil, as you do. And then we cut to, or fade to the red guy in, live action, reality land, where we saw him at the end credits of 5. He's works in an office, and he's just trying to have an original thought, and they all look at him like he's crazy. And granted, if I worked in an office and somebody did this, I'd think they're insane too. And it's like a bunch of other red guys, and it's like, what? So then the red guy, he goes to a bar with a bunch of other red guys talking about bucket friends and how they hurt their leg today.
Bucket friend, I am the cool guy, I guess. Laid back and sad. But nowadays I hurt my leg today.
And so, red guy, he fucking downs his drink, just strips naked, and goes on stage and starts singing the What's Your Favorite Idea song.
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative. How do you get the idea? I just try to think creatively.
They don't like it because this nudist just came up with a bunch of puppets, and then it turns out that wasn't real either. That was Like, you thought he was in reality? No, reality is shattered around him. This is the second time in Red Guy's life that just his world has just been revealed to be a lie. So Red Guy, he goes off and he finds this machine. Finds the machine, man. You can see Yellow Guy, and that lamp fucker is still singing.
About losing your friends. You can have a dream.
And he just seems to be singing about, what kind of dreams you can have. Like, at least Tony was all like, here's a time, it does this, it does the time. But no, like, this lamp guy, he's got, like, he's so fucking drunk. I mean, I think it's because he's got like a lampshade on his head, and lampshade on head equals drunk. So all lamps are just constantly inebriated, I guess. So Red Guy's watching this, and the Yellow Guy's like, "Why is this my life?" And the Red Guy pushes a button. And then the lamp turns into Tony, the talking clock, and the whole fandom shits their pants. And so he's like, time. So the Yellow Guy, he just seems vaguely fazed by this. It's like he's a little miffed because he made him die.
You made me die!
But then it's Colin, because look, a computer, and he's like, I'm a computer guy, he's so ready for this, he's having the time of his life. Okay, and then it switches to Shrignold, and Shrignold sounds like he just got summoned here, like he was in bed, it's like 1 a.m. He's like, oh shit, I'm singing, okay.
What's it all about? You've no idea, and everywhere you look, all you see is hatred and darkness.
He doesn't sound ready. Meanwhile, Colin was just the most ready ever. And the food people show up.
Ice cream beef makes your teeth go grey.
Doesn't matter, just throw it away.
And then, they're gone. And then there's people we've never seen before, like this guy, and I'm going off memory, and I can't really remember what order they came in, but this shovel here is voiced by the guy who did Fun Time Freddy in Sister Location, so that's kind of funny, and so it's like all these new people, and it's like all just from pressing these buttons, and it's like, what's going on? And it turns out all the teachers were just elaborate holograms sent by Roy with his freakishly long arm. Because why not? I don't know. It's probably like a message about like parents or something trying to control their children, because it's like any time like the teachers always picked on Yellow Guy the most.
Everybody hates you and no one cares.
Up until Colin, I think, which was episode 4. So, like, there were just 3 whole episodes of just Yellow Guy getting picked on. And Roy being at the helm of all this, maybe it's like, because, okay, I'm sorry. In 1, he's like, I would have put a picture of the cloud. What that Freddy might need to stay out. And then Tony just wasn't having his shit, and even like the duck man was like, time is an illusion. Tony doesn't yell at him. He yells at the Yellow Guy, even though the Yellow Guy did nothing wrong. And then 3 is just all Yellow Guy. Like, he is specifically targeted by Shrignold, the butterfly, as he's his only target. He doesn't bother with the Red and Duck Man. But then, like, 4, it switches over to tormenting the Red Guy, but like in the first 3 it was all tormenting Yellow Guy, because like maybe Roy, he's like a controlling parent where he like doesn't want his kids to like have any thoughts that aren't his or something, like, so he's trying to control his son through this insanely elaborate fake reality, and this seems like a lot of work just to tell your kid shut up. And I think maybe the reason he starts picking on Red and Duckman next is because it's like, maybe they're the ones giving him independent thought and are encouraging him and being nice to him. So we gotta get them out of the picture, man. So then, in 6, Yellow Guy's alone. So, he's our lone target now. It's just an eternity of Yellow Guy, and these like fucking puppets. So Roy comes out, and Red Guy is like, what the shit? And then Roy does nothing but wave his arm, and he's like gliding, and I think he's like on roller skates or something. And then Red Guy goes to unplug it, and maybe Roy isn't stopping him because it's like, you fucked up my machine. The only way to do this now is a hard reboot, so we gotta unplug it. So we unplug it, and then we see these guys in their very empty kitchen. They may or may not be the same students, but different colors. And as everybody has pointed out, yes, they are each their favorite colors from the first episode, so I know I don't need any comments below this video about that. I know. And the cycle starts over, and then it ends. There's a lot of theories. Like, this answered everything and nothing. I'm not really sure, like, if you had caught me back in June when this came out, I'd have so much shit to say. But because my computer broke and 2016 just beat me down, I almost don't feel like it's worth it, and everybody watched the film theory videos everywhere. I don't want to. Just don't ask me. I don't want to. I don't care. I'll try to go over some brief theories that I have. Okay. Red Guy in reality, Red Guy land. Maybe it's like a metaphor, because everything's a metaphor. And so maybe it's like how people think reality is, because it's like, you know, you're a mundane office job person, everybody around you is just dull, and you have hopes and dreams and ambitions and different like life. You wanna like do your thing, but nobody likes your thing, and it's just like the illusion of reality. It's like what everybody tells like young adults what reality is. It's like nobody cares about your art, but like but that turns out to be an illusion too. So it's an illusion of reality. But our reality, something like this can get popular because it did. The song that Red Guy's singing, it's got 40 million hits on YouTube. There's a place for this in reality. It's just hard to find. And that can be where the illusion of what reality actually is to some people comes from. Duck Guy, what is in this for a second? I don't know. Maybe Bird Guy is like a metaphor for like, you live life blissfully, and then you realize the horrors, and then you just fucking die, man. And then maybe you can come back for a second, and then you'll die again. And Yellow Guy is, I think, he seems to be like the main focus of the series in a way. Like he's kind of the symbol of the series. He's the child character. Red Guy seems to be an adult, and Duck Guy is probably one too. Yellow Guy's distinctly childlike. Like, Red Guy is the one that can't be brainwashed because he's an adult. He knows what life is already. He knows what he's doing, and he knows that these teachers are full of bullshit. Bird Guy is kind of brainwashable, but he's still an adult and will still realize something's wrong eventually. Yellow Guy, he's a young child, prime candidate for brainwashing. Get them when they're young, man. That's what you do. That's what this series is about. It's about how the schools and society brainwash our kids into thinking, like, your art isn't good enough, or, your time is precious, use it wisely and not on the shit, fuck you. Or that, like, love is between a man and a woman that looks suspiciously like you and is probably your cousin. And you have to get married or fuck you. And health, man. Health is important. God, be healthy. You're not allowed to eat that cake. Fuck you. Computers are great, but, like, we're really out of touch with children, so all we know about computers is, like, Windows 98. I don't know. But, 6 is awesome, man. I don't really know what to say about it that other people kind of haven't already. Like, I don't know if there's anything new, but those are my, like, little theories. And other things I want to say, you know, because I would like to appreciate the artistry. I really like the song. I know we only hear a little bit of the Lamp song, but I really liked it. And I thought, like, the Lamp's voice was really funny, and, like, the animation was lovely.
Dreams are movies that live in your head. Oh. Every night when you sleep in your bed.
Lovely scene. I was so happy that happened. It was really nice seeing all the teachers again.
Time is a tool you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist.
I'm a computer guy.
And it didn't feel like it was just, like, fan nod thing. It felt, like, important to go back and see for the cameos to happen. It, like, we needed to see them again to, like, make it all make sense that they are an illusion and they can be swapped out at any point, and, like, you know, where they came from. So it was important to see the old ones to make sense of before they started, like, before new ones started popping up. I should probably end this, because I'm just rambling, and this is probably the worst episode of anything I've ever made, but I'm gonna try to get back to scripted episodes, guys. Like, I don't have a very big subscriber count. I don't think I don't have, like, a loyal fan base that worries about me, so this all seems kind of arbitrary to just say, but for the 5 of you that, like, are my devoted fans and have been worried about me, I've been gone because my computer broke. 'Cause 2016 just, fuck it. Fuck it, man. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared's great. We do not deserve it, but I'm glad we have it. It's great. This is the worst video I've ever made.
Sweet dreams are made